Hi, welcome back. In this video, video 12, is every habit needs this. Following on from previously when you have looked at how effective you are and you have your percentage score, you then looked at the next video after that, you looked at what were the 3 habits, behaviors or rituals that you would display if you were 15% more effective. Now we're going to look at what every single habit needs. And when I learnt this, it made a big difference to me, because in the past I was starting to form a habit and finding it difficult to continue and develop it fully. So what every habit needs is 3 things, and the first one is knowledge. The second thing that every habit needs is skill. And the final one every habit needs is desire. So looking at each one in particular, if I use the example of when I had to form the habit, of developing my personal organisation, I wanted to become very good at how I manage my time. The first thing I looked at critically was, did I have the knowledge? And I realised I needed to learn some new techniques, increase my knowledge in order to form that habit. It's no good just saying, I want to become personally organised. Something has to happen. So I did some training, did some learning myself on improving my knowledge to develop that particular habit. The second thing is the skill. I had to practice using my time better in the new techniques in order to make it work. So if I was writing task lists, I had to practice and develop the skill of doing it every single morning, so I knew I had a plan for the day. Finally, I needed to build a desire. I had to get a very good understanding of why I wanted to develop that habit. What would happen if I developed the habit of becoming really personally organised? And for me, it was to get a better result from the same amount of time, so that I could actually have 3 out of every 4 weekends off with my family to have great experiences, which is one of my goals. You see, unless you've got the knowledge to form the habit, unless you develop the skill by practicing it to implement the habit, unless you've got the desire, the reason why you want to form the habit, it's very unlikely that you'll form that habit. As I already said, bad habits are very easy to form and hard to live with, and good habits are harder to form but easy to live with. Looking back at your 3 habits that you're thinking about developing to become more effective by 15%, just think each one. Do you have the knowledge, the skill and the desire? If you can build those 3 things in when you're forming a new habit, you'll find it much easier, much smoother to form that new habit. It's all about knowledge, skill and desire. So the action from this video, which is identified in your workbook, is to look at your 3 previous habits, behaviours or rituals, and just make sure you have the knowledge, the skill and the desire to form that habit. If you can tick those 3 things off, you'll find it much easier to form that new habit. That's the action from this video.